Welcome to the DCC Museum. My name is Musetta Vander, and I remember with great fondness when I worked on the Philips DCC commercial way back in the day when it was at the forefront of technology, and it was so exciting to be able to morph from Udo Kier into myself and work with Mark Romanek, which was such an incredible experience, and all the people who came together to make this project such an innovative and pioneering event and commercial of the time. And it's even more exciting to now be part of this revival of DCC and to be here in the museum, the Philips DCC Museum in Hollywood, so close to where I live.
Musetta Vander, born Musetta Vander from 1963, is a South African actress and model who is one of the most versatile actresses in Hollywood. She's probably best known for her roles in science fiction and fantasy films. In her early career, she appeared in more than 20 music videos for artists such as Rod Stewart, Tina Turner, Elton John, Chris Isaak and Amy Grant. She also appeared in several movies, most notably the movies Wild Wild West with Will Smith, Oh Brother Where Art Thou with George Clooney, and The Cell alongside Jennifer Lopez and Vince Vaughn. Musetta has made commercials through her entire career for major brands like Lancôme, Mercedes, Heineken and many others. She also appeared in television series like Hawaii Five-0, Frasier, Star Trek Voyager, Highlander and Buffy. But within the DCC community, we know her from her role in the 1992 short film introducing the digital compact cassette. 007 has his Bond girls. Digital compact cassette has the amazing Musetta Vander.
Well, I remember it being a very, very busy day, and I remember it being a very long day because there was a lot of preparation to shoot the clip and the commercial for the DCC. And the biggest discussion as far as my character was the hair and the look of the character. And if memory serves me right, I believe the lady who came in to do my hair was from Italy. So she was literally brought in to do my hair. And I had cones made out of paper that were kind of tubular cones, which my hair was wrapped around. I know it took forever to do my hair. And then I had to, when it came down to doing the morphing, where I just switched from Udo into myself, I had to wear his whole suit. So you'll see that his neck is a little larger than mine, so it's a big gap. And then they wanted me to wear his contact lenses, and I was like, what? I'm not going to wear his contact lenses because they didn't get...
His actual contact lenses?
Yes, because they didn't get me any prescription contact lenses. I'm like, I'm not putting his contact lenses in my eyes. That's crazy. So he's like, well, my contact lenses are clean. I was like, okay, that's very nice. And I'm sure they are. But I think contact lenses, we need my own pair if we're going to do that. So that's why in the video I don't have my own set of contact lenses, and I switched into me. They decided that it would be fine because those contact lenses he had, I believe, were humongous. And I thought that was kind of a weird request to let me wear somebody else's contact lenses. I was like, nah. I was fairly new in town when I booked the job. I had done quite a few music videos with propaganda films, which were behind doing this particular commercial. So I was in the loop of auditioning for these people, but it was my first speaking part, I should say, in one of these videos that they did. So it was a very exciting thing to be part of. And anything they did always looked amazing. So I was very happy to do it, and especially because I wanted to be an actor. And the music video world was kind of an introduction for me into that world of film in America, as that was my entry into it. So this was my first, I guess you could say, technically speaking role in America. Well, the first time I saw the entire video would have to be when I actually went out there to go get myself a copy. Because what I'd seen prior to that was, because I was often at propaganda films auditioning for jobs, I would sneak into where they were editing. So I would see bits and pieces of it, and there was a lot of hush and hype and excitement about it because it was in the forefront of the technology. Nothing like this had ever been done before, so it was very, very exciting. So I saw a little bit of it, and then the whole morphing, from Udo into me was very exciting. And but the first time I actually, and then of course they told me that Bono had seen it and wanted that clip where we morph in his U2 concert. And I unfortunately never saw it. I wasn't at the concert. I don't know why I wasn't there. I must have traveled or something. But I remember signing a contract and a release for them to be able to use it there. And the first time I actually saw the whole thing in completion was when I went to go pick up the tape. Well, I think as an actor, it's especially during that time, it was very, very difficult to get your footage. Nobody wants to part with footage. It's like then you have to sign all kinds of releases, and you got to promise you're never going to show this or give it out or do anything with it. So nobody ever wanted to let go of footage. So it was very hard. But as an actor and being new in America, I wanted footage because I had nothing really to show from work here. And because I had worked with several amazingly talented musicians, it was great footage for me. So I would beg them, I would hound them. I would say, please, please, can I have a tape? Please, can I have a tape? Please. Next week I'll be again, is the tape ready yet? Yes, just wait. Well, can I get a tape? So I just went and finally, and I got myself a tape. And they were very kind. They released me the footage from this, and I got all the other jobs that I wanted from propaganda films, which was great. Propaganda films, because they knew me pretty well, they were okay with giving me the footage. I have a lot of tapes, yes, I do, and I've kept them. I don't know why I've kept them all, because over the years I have transferred the footage from, let's say, the Beta SP tapes over into a digital format or onto a DVD. But I've, for some reason, still held on to these Beta SP tapes, which I really have to throw out. But it's always like that little voice in the back of the head, because I can't play the Beta SP tape on anything. And I go, do I have the footage that's on here before I throw it out? Because I'm not sure if I do. And I can't play it myself. So, but I think I have everything. One day I'm going to have the purging of the Beta SP collection that I have. I think that when I got the email from you guys regarding the project you were making, the documentary about Philips DCC, I thought, wow, that's amazing. Because it's nice. There were so many amazing things that happened during that era that you just don't really know much about. And when you asked about whether I had the original, I thought, yeah, I do. And I couldn't think of a more perfect place for it to end up than in my house somewhere in a dark box, So I'm super happy that it's found a perfect home and in a perfect environment. I couldn't be happier. And yeah, whoever initiated this, yay.
Musetta donated her Humatic Master to the DCC Museum. An incredible gesture. We will show you now the entire video in its original length, including the extra shots taken at the DCC Museum in front of a green screen to welcome the audience during the premiere of our documentary.
Hello, my friends. I mean you. Yes, you. We are all interested in the future. For that is where you and I will spend the rest of our lives. You are here because you are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That's why you are here. You have traveled a great distance to... That's It's really terrifying. And now, for the first time, we are bringing you the full report of what lies ahead. We cannot keep this a secret any longer.
Y'all ready for this?
Ubiquity may be ignored, but it will always be there. We will become like blind, furious particles.
観の概念というものは全てのことが同時に起きることを防ぐために考え出されたわけです。
And now listen carefully, my friends, when I say to you that eternity will be encased in a plastic box. Perfect silence, pregnant with possibility. It is the noise of our desire, the hum of history, the evidence of absence. And now, I'd like for us to share a moment of perfect digital silence. In the chaotic, beaming infosphere of the future.
Data of every description will pervade our consciousness. Holograms projected beneath our eyelids.
Direct retinal stimulation. That's lasted through the ages. My name is Musetta Vander, and it was such a pleasure to work on the Philips DCC commercial back in the day with Udo Kier and Mark Romanek. It was very exciting when you two selected that little piece where I morphed from Udo into myself for their concert. And it was such an honor to be part of that. Likewise, it is very exciting to now see the revival of the DCC technology and be part of this wonderful documentary. I hope you enjoy it. And DCC, there's still music left to write.
Direct retinal stimulation.
All too recently, I had a strange dream of luminous blue statistics. Some say that déjà vu is merely nostalgia for the future. Tomorrow will overwhelm us with a spectrum of overabundance that's only barely imagined to us today. My friends, I'm speaking of a future where the past will be mutated. Memories encased in perfect plastics. Complex reminiscence converted into zeros and ones. Ones and zeros? I mean... What is it that we fear most, my friends? I will tell you. We are afraid that the future will be boring. Remember, my friends, future events like this will affect you in the future. One thing is certain. The future will be a place where nothing will seem familiar, where your knowledge will not apply, where there can be no salvation. Beware, my friends, of the future.
I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.